don't know what that's for.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I'm starting this vlog out once again in my office, and I'm currently watching one of my favorite YouTubers, and I plan on planning businesses today. I want to design some stuff for my Shop Mochi, which is like my crafting business. I actually need to work on the website a little bit more. I have been neglecting Shop Mochi because life happened halfway through the year, and we talked about it in the last vlog. That happened. And then I do actually want to start a new business, which would be super exciting. I want to actually start video editing for YouTubers. It is something that I enjoy doing, and it comes naturally to me. I did think about starting like a design business or something creative, but I don't know if I'm confident in my ability for brand design yet. So that's gonna go on the back burner if that is something I even want to pursue, because there's a lot that comes into that. And video editing is just, for me, it comes naturally. Like, I can do it. It's not hard. I mean, it's hard for some people. It's time consuming. And I've been video editing for 10 years. I started video editing in 2016. I actually started with, I think the video editing software is called Movavi. And I bought that as my very first editing software. But anyways, I'm gonna be watching Shama Louise Miles. I love her so much. It's heartbreaking. She has no idea who I am, and that I don't exist to her, but I have watched her for so many years, and I'm going to continue to watch her because she is so aesthetically pleasing and cozy. She loves yelling out my door. But that's my plan for the morning. I'm going to design stuff, I'm going to watch stuff, and I'm going to drink the Celsius. So it's a bit later in the day. I was able to get one thing created for Shop Mochi, and oh, you guys like my headphones? Aren't they cute? They are from Razer. They actually match my mouse. But as I was saying, I was able to get one thing made for Shop Mochi. This is a planner, a to-do list that I might sell as like a digital printable. Not sure at what price yet. I'm still making my digital assets. Planned my business today, and I sent out, I think, 10 cold emails to some potential clients for video editing work. I need to work on some sample videos still and get all that figured out for my portfolio. I am using Notion to kind of plan this all out. And yeah, sorry, Shyla's on the PlayStation talking to her friend. So you might hear some noise in the background because everyone is home. It's actually one of my issues with vlogging these days is everything is so loud all the time. Sorry, my camera's crooked. There you go. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I've been using Notion to plan my video editing business. I have sent out some cold calls. I've scripted some emails, and I'm trying to get back into vlogging myself to bring some brand awareness to myself, because this is something I genuinely enjoy doing. I enjoy video editing. I enjoy getting lost in it and storytelling. That's kind of like my creative outlet, is telling stories. And there's so many, like I do that with my paintings. I do that with my art. It's just who I am. So I love video editing. I love designing. I love making things. And like, I can't express myself enough. I just love doing it. But yeah, I also am having some issues with my external hard drive. It keeps telling me it's like ejected wrong, but I'm not ejecting it. It's ejecting itself. It's brand new. I got it for Christmas. Did I get it for Christmas? No, I think I got it for my birthday. I got it for my birthday. And it's brand new because my Toshiba one, we called it Toby, is full. It was a 1 terabyte. And somehow Final Cut Pro managed to take up all of that storage. So I do think I need to start using a mic though if I'm going to be vlogging at home, simply because like I know you guys probably can hear the noise out there louder. I was editing a bit of this video this morning and Chula was yelling out my door and you could hear her meowing very loudly, even though during the time she was doing that it wasn't as loud. So I think this picks up a lot more voice than this does. So we'll see how that goes, because I think the speaker receiver is on this side. We'll figure it out though. We're adjusting to the new structure of life and trying to find new routines and strategies to overcome the struggles we have been facing, and we'll do it together. So if you have any recording advice besides just using a mic, let me know down below in the comments. Also, if you want your video edited, hit me up. Anyways, what we're doing for the rest of the night, I'm not really sure. I probably have to figure out dinner. I want to bathe, might share my evening routine with you guys. And what time is it? It's 5:13. So if we have some time later, what am I gonna do later? I don't know. That's a to be continued. We'll figure it out together though. Good morning, people. Today is Friday. Yay, Friday. It is a 3-day weekend. We have Monday off because of Martin Luther King Day. And it has been a morning that has been for sure. It's more just parenting stress, which I love being a mom, don't get me wrong. But school-age kids, her being a middle schooler, it's been complicated trying to make sure she's getting all her homework and stuff in. I didn't do well in school growing up, so I'm like adamant to make sure she does well. And because like, I don't know if I've said this on here, I'm a 9th grade dropout. Yeah, it took me, I dropped out of high school in 2010. But yeah, after that, it was funny because my education, my journey, it didn't start like traditionally because I'm a 9th grade dropout. The reason, actually, I think it was 10th grade. I think I just started the 10th grade year. So at least I made it to 10th grade. But I don't really consider that because like it was the start of 10th grade. Like I just passed 9th grade, just passed. But after that, I was kind of upset. And the reason I dropped out was because of my MS. And my principal took me aside. He's like, you're getting too old to graduate. So you're gonna have to go for your GED. We can't really support you here anymore. You missed too much school due to your pursuing your MS diagnosis. You gotta go. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I did? I enrolled in, I went and I got my GED. I passed by like 2 points because at the time I was on steroids. And with that, I'm missing hair stuff. Be right back. Like I was saying, but what was I saying? But because of that, I don't remember what I was saying. Like, I know that I passed by a couple points because I was on steroids at the time for the MS, and I was on heavy steroids. The floor kind of looked like water. Ooh. And it was complicated. I couldn't focus. But I did go to get my GED, and I did take classes with that to help me pass. And then after that, I enrolled in college, which is where I met my husband. And that was a happy ever after story because I got a kid out of it, a house, a car, a good life, all the fun stuff. But I continued to pursue my education. But being a new mom, I gave birth at 19. It was a planned baby. I don't know if I've ever told many people that I did plan my kid at 19. Had her when I was 20. Why? Because I thought that the older I got, which face wash do I want to use? So we're gonna use this one. This is the Peach and Lily one. But I was worried the older I got, the more my MS would take from me. So I wanted to make sure that I crossed that off my bucket list to have a baby at 19, because I was totally thinking in my right mind while having MS on steroids on multiple medications. And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Let's try that. It worked out. It did. But I continued my education. I went for my bachelor's degree. As you guys saw, it took me a few tries due to life complications.
There was a bereavement leave, there was mom leave, raising a child, but it took me 15 years on and off to graduate with my bachelor's degree. But I didn't give up. I kept going, I kept pursuing it, and as you guys know, you've watched my vlogs for a while now, I graduated. I did it. I did the thing. I was invited back to my university to do a class for new students for the CIS department, which is Computer Information Systems. I did graduate with a bachelor's in CIS as well as concentration in design. I don't have a good portfolio, but that's because of laziness and lack of motivation, because I have multiple talents, but I do not want my child to struggle academically like I did. I struggled due to not just the MS, but childhood traumas. I failed first and second grade due to neglect. And yeah, neglect. I don't know really what to say about that. I didn't know how to read or write. I failed first grade and second grade. So, yeah, and math has never been my strong suit. Though I like doing math, I like numbers, but the moment you start getting into, like, adding the alphabet in there, I'm dipping, like, what? A equals, was like, A squared equals C squared equals B squared. Like, I know that's probably, I forgot what that is for, but I mean, I've gotten better with math since I've had to learn Python. Oh, it feels so nice. Nice hot washcloth. Burning my hands. It's very hot. It's probably bad for me to do this, but it feels so nice. Give me a minute. I'm just enjoying this. But yeah, now that I'm in my 30s, I'm 33 right now, I do prioritize education because uneducated people make you question why. Yeah, I'm not gonna get political, but yeah, why? Oh, goodbye towel. I need to actually do laundry. Maybe that's what I'll be doing today. I'm gonna throw in the towels because there's just a ton of towels right here and on the ground. What else do I got? That's a gel cleanser. What's the difference? Are they the same? They're the same. I didn't realize I had two of these. My friend. I haven't talked to her in a while. I miss her though. She gave me these. She got them as a gift and didn't really use them. I love this brand. What else do I got? Refining serum. I'll use that. Is this peach lily? What is this? This is a wild dew treatment essence. I don't know what that's for. A matcha pudding, an antioxidant cream. Clearly I still can't read. Now is this a mask? It's probably not something for 7 o'clock in the morning. But I will use this serum and maybe this toner thing. I don't know, we're just gonna try it out. I love using skincare face creams. Yeah. Skincare has become like my new favorite hobby. Just because like I'm getting these like weird forehead wrinkles and I hate it so much. And Botox is like $500 a pop. And like I've thought about that. But I don't got $1,000 a year to spend on something that is super temporary. So I'm trying to embrace aging because aging is a gift, I've been told. Because of the MS, I do droop on the, well, it's not just the MS, but it doesn't help that I have MS, but my right side droops. If you can't tell, like there's a muscle imbalance because when I was born partially blind, my eye never developed from birth. So there's like muscle imbalances and stuff. But because of that, I have uneven wrinkles. But also, it's called MS face, where your face kind of droops like Bell's palsy. And then because I've lost over 100 pounds, I have excess skin. You just gotta love it. Okay, we did this. This is what I just did. I use this. Feels nice. Feels great. I don't know what this is. I think maybe I should use this first. This is probably a toner. I never do skincare in the right order.
Okay, so I'm gonna step away from my computer for a bit for like a really short break. I'm actually gonna throw another load of laundry in. I just did my towels, though I should have done this earlier because I just switched the towels like an hour ago from the washer to the dryer, leaving the washer empty. So I'm just gonna throw my clothes in because it's Friday. Why not? Let's get the laundry all done before the weekend. And yeah, do that. I have not been able to find like any contributions or tickets that I really want to work on today. I am struggling. This new update has broke a lot of things and I don't know how to fix it. So a lot more research needs to go into some of these tickets and just reaching out to other people. Oh, the Celsius is kicking in and I need to figure out lunch. Okay, so I feel like that all worked out. I went in the basement to switch the laundry. I cleaned the dryer lid thing, but the towels were still wet. I did throw in a lot of towels, so I put them in another dry cycle while I threw my laundry in, which is also a heavy load. So we'll see how long that takes because it might need 2 cycles to dry as well. But you know what? My laundry will be done. Right now I'm just gonna do up the dishes. It is 11:07. I do take my lunch a little early. Why, I don't know, but I'm gonna do the dishes. I'm gonna make a noodle bowl, but let's get these dishes done and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Like 2 o'clock now. I ate my lunch and I got right back to work and I got sucked into live chatting with people and fixing people's problems. But Shiloh should be home within an hour and then I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. I haven't looked. You want to see the state of my fridge? No peeking. Let me show you. I gotta open this first. Dun 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 dun. There's no food. I mean, there's food. There's just nothing I want. But yeah, we're gonna go grocery shopping. Well, Jerry's gonna go after he gets out of work because he's actually right near the place we go. Sorry, I'm just pushing a chair with my foot. And my laundry downstairs is done. And I gotta get that. What else? A little bit later, I think I want to edit this video or the one before this that I didn't upload. Yeah, I was having hard drive issues. It's one thing or another. The hard drive kept disconnecting from the hard drive. It's not a hard drive, it's a solid state drive, an SSD. It kept disconnecting from my MacBook because it's like insufficient power because I didn't have the MacBook plugged in. But you see, the problem is I use a dongle and that's hooked up to everything on my desk, my mouse, my keyboard, my external monitor. So my MacBook has 2 USB-C, yes, USB-C holes, one for the hard drive or its power cord and one for the dongle. Well, when it's not plugged in, the hard drive disconnects. So the solution was to use it plugged into the dongle and kind of just ignore this, or ignore if it has speed issues, which I haven't noticed. Works fine for me. I'm not picky. It's actually a really good SSD, like really good. So I have no concerns with that. I had to retire my Toshiba terabyte hard drive. Space issues. Final Cut Pro was a mushroom. So, and with the video editing and having all the libraries and projects and events, it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. But yeah, Charlotte should be home soon. I'm gonna finish up working. I have 6 contributions for the day. Yes, I'm doing all of the needful. back to the channel. And yeah, it is like 6:54 in the morning. I've been up since 5:30. It's kind of my routine to get Shiloh up and ready for school. I am waiting a few minutes before I head out to get my bus, which comes at like 7:05 maybe. But yeah, I figured I'd bring you guys to work with me today, show you a little bit of like what I do and all that fun stuff. And yeah, so that's gonna be my day. And then probably a little bit later, Shiloh thinks she's going to a friend's house, so we'll see about that. And I might work a little more on my business or mochi or just some home stuff. I actually want to get like my art room kind of tidied up as well, so we might do that when I get home. It all depends on how the day goes. So hopefully good.
The next stop will be LaSalle Station.
Made it to work. I just got off the train and I'm about to walk into the building. I don't think I'm gonna get any breakfast. Actually, I might stop on floor 3 to see if there's any food or anything. Not really feeling like that hungry, so I'm just gonna check in the cafeteria area and see what we got. It is so cold outside. Oh my god. I have a heated coat and everything and it's still freezing. What's up, friends? Take some sun chips. Are these spicy nacho? Where's the spicy nacho? Regular nacho. No spicy nacho. Let's get these. There's no fruit, but I am gonna take a couple mints and some chips upstairs. 2, 3. That's empty. 4 minutes. Ah. I did end up grabbing some granola bars since I figured that'd be the best breakfast besides chips. Yeah, I did have a bagel this morning. I didn't film that, but I had half a bagel with butter. So I did eat something. But I got my snacks, got my granola bars, and I actually have a Celsius and a green tea in my bag, so I think I'm pretty set for the day.